out. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds out. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, with the pen to the steps. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money. Me go praying every day, glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go here on a Thursday night. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings us second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Third and long. Now it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. pistol here for Herbert. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. It's his second touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're gonna have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A 41-yard line. First down, Bills.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Cook. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Herbert. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll send their tight end left. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Herbert now on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Herbert to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just past the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. To throw is Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. They got there in a hurry. Didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hand.
And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Cooper going in motion. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, it's Allen. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.
Yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now, Herbert. Look wide. Get this one complete. Give them 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So, 3 quarters now. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook.
Number 4, run down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Allen to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Now Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. And that is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Allen will throw. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season, Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll motion over Samuel. Allen on 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down. Now Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. To throw is Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throws downfield and hauled in by Samuel. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the veteran, Deion Dawkins. So it's